Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Tiny. Up against them, the Boss. And here we go. This fight will be in the welterweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up is Tiny from the United Kingdom. And they'll be facing the Boss from Mexico.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United Kingdom. Wearing the white trunks trimmed with white. Tiny. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the red trunks with green trim. The Boss.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
How about that time counter shot? Punches. Good counter punching. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that right hook. His jab just got blocked. They stop the hook there. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
So much firepower here. Well done with that counter shot. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Yeah, you gotta go back out there and win this round. Yeah,
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Insane action. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
breathe, breathe. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Think up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
That round, don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset.
Give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again.
Yeah? Good. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go back out there and win this round.
Wait. Think about the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They're both going for the KO. Did you see that? They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Misses with the straight left. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both trying for a knockout. Shot lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. And shoot. And a round that seemed like an endly comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
Get out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there, bury it up.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Right, and stop him in his tracks. You've done all that work all the way through.
8 round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Mind back on the job, and
keep smart. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can't find the home of that jab. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Tiny goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Give me your blood.
The referee says they can continue.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose.
Gaps will appear. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not...
Go out there and finish him. Just stay focused.
Get back out there and win the round. Right.
Smart. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2...
Take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
A few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
There's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That counter shot lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punch. Nice counter. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And down goes Tiny. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? To Perfect stuff.
Nice counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And down goes the boss. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven to me.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were smart. You were...
Get your boxing back together and put him back in his place.
But don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Focus back and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
In already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a...
Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid.
Great work. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2...
Rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You've been coasting for this entire...
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time.
And there's the bell for round 6. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous rounds where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so I can actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter shot. Missed with that right uppercut. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And that hook misses. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Counterpunch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Oh, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
In there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And bring
Got at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that.
Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Round 7, here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. And he misses with that jab. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use play, never brawl.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Catch and shoot. A straight right just misses. Nice defense on that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
The other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
When there's 1-2 straight down the middle, you can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
Get back out there and win the round.
I need you to be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him do anything.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first
Much, just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on
this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
They're buried up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How about that time counter shot? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Throws the jab, but does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Tough, you know what? Sometimes when they're in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Catch and shoot. Nice counter. The perfect counter lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. And he misses with that straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
Because when you talk about championship material.
Back in. Now it's going to be a tougher...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Just stay confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab.
Keep smart. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't...
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were smart. You weren't like...
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
That was a
great work. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot at all.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punching. they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Tiny just got knocked out. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.